everybody. We got 10 minutes to game time. Let's all gather around.
First card, JT Realmuto. For the Fighting Phillies. I'd like to have a go around with that Philly. And that one is 9 out of 15. 9 out of 15 on the Realmuto. Whew. Puka. Oh, that's a pretty one. Congratulations to the Rams. Timbo T. Wood. Kirky, welcome back, good buddy. Oh, that is very nice of you to say. Thank you so much, you big sweetie. Hope you're doing well, my man. How are you? And of course, my friends, that is number 6 out of 15 on the tessellation.
Bregman and Tucker aboard. First pitch to Gurriel in the air, right center field, hit pretty well. Rodriguez on the run, and Rodriguez makes a great catch. Bregman will tag and go to third. Oh my goodness. The ground he covered off the charts. Julio Rodriguez kicking it into 5th gear to make this play.
John Brady on the Spectra rookie. Oh my Lanta. I am peanut butter and jealous. Rob Richardson, my brother. 2 breaks in a row with a card numbered to 10.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Junkwax nasty. Congratulations, Rob Richardson. Damn, brother. With the hormone monster.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Congratulations, Bree Imus. In my humble opinion, the best baseball player that walks the planet Earth today. And that is numbered. Gum back parallel first on print. Wow. Congratulations, Bree Imus. I just got instantly more jealous. That is amazing. First on print to 199. Congratulations, Bree Imus. That is sick.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Wow.
The number 3 greatest hands of all time, Steve Largent.
When people talk about the great receivers in football, they don't mention Largent to me nearly often enough.
Largent's got it, touchdown Seahawks.
He got open, he caught the football, he scored touchdowns.
The end zone to Largent, touchdown Seahawks.
He made first downs. I mean, you rarely saw the ball hit the turf.
I think his best asset is he understands the game, and that helps me out a lot because he makes adjustments. Being as smart as he is, don't take that to your head, son.
Right, Jim, you forgot to tell him about my hands.
And he's got great hands.
At number 3 on our countdown, Steve Largent's hands were good enough for a Hall of Fame career. But if this list was based on appearance, you'd think he'd be better at filing tax returns than catching post patterns.
The thing that I always noticed about him was how open he got.
Largent wide open at the 10, he's got it! Touchdown Seahawks! How did Steve Largent get so wide open?
He doesn't look real fast. Like one of the smallest guys on the field. How does this guy always get open? And how is he always catching the ball over somebody that's bigger than him?
The end zone, touchdown Seahawks to Largent.
I don't think he could outrun me, and I can't run very fast. But the thing is, he'll run a slant pattern. He'll run it 4 different ways.
He could set up guys and just humiliate them.
Throws to him in the corner of the end zone, touchdown Seahawks.
I mean, he embarrassed people with his route running.
Your ability to be a great athlete and your ability to be a football player are 2 different things. And I think he was a tremendous football player.
For Largent, he's in the clear, he makes the grab, touchdown Seahawks.
I'm not a great athlete, but I think I'm a good football player. I've played for a long time, and I know a lot about the game. And because I've been around for a long time now, you know, my football instincts are pretty good.
Ball is caught, touchdown Seahawks.
They would always say that the one thing that Largent can do well is catch the ball. I may not have been the fastest guy, run deep routes or anything like that, but I would catch the ball if it was thrown near me.
It's easy to appreciate Largent's talents in retrospect, but in 1976, the Houston Oilers drafted Largent in the 4th round, where he was soon traded to Seattle for an 8th-round pick.
You talk to anybody associated with the Houston Oilers at that time, and they'll probably admit that's the greatest mistake they ever made. And he comes to Seattle, and he's not real big, and he's not real fast. And if you were watching them practice that first day, you would not pick him out of the line to even make the team, let alone become the receiver he was.
But by the time he retired, he had caught more passes than any receiver in the history of this league.
Great throw short. He's got a reception by Largent, who makes the catch and now becomes the all-time career receiving leader in the National Football League.
It wasn't just career catches, career yards, touchdown catches, all that kind of stuff. I mean, he had that long streak of consecutive receptions. It goes into the most seasons with 50 catches and all that kind of stuff.
Pump fake now, looks close to the end zone. There it is. It's touchdown Seahawks, number 100.
Largent played his entire career with the Seahawks, so while he's number 3 on our countdown, he'll always be number 1 in Seattle.
And he made plays for the Seahawks for so long.
He makes the grab, touchdown Seahawks.
They've never had a receiver like him, and I don't know if they ever will have another receiver like a Steve Largent.
Has it, touchdown Seahawks.
Any list of great receivers you put together, regardless of era, should have Steve Largent on it.
Yes.
Started in a closet, just a small-time dream. Now it's ripping packs, a collector's stream. From vintage gems to the ultra new, Dalen's the name, bringing fire to you. Junkwax vintage, cracking it loud, ripping through the packs, drawing a crowd. Baseball magic and some football blitz, every rip's a hit when you're rolling with this. Sound of the brakes snapping through the air. You never know the treasures you'll find in there. Hero, rookies, legends sign with flair. Dalen's got the game, no show can compare. Feel the rush, feel the high. Cards in your hand, the limit's the sky. Flipping backs, chasing stacks. Every corner, every crack. Junkwax vintage, cracking it loud, ripping through the packs, drawing a crowd. Baseball magic and some football blitz, every rip's a hit when you're rolling with this. Junkwax vintage, it's a card show vibe. It's where collectors and the legends collide. Dalen's the host, bringing life to the trade. Each card rip keeps the magic replayed.
Well, good morning, my dear friends. Happy Tuesday. How the heck are ya? Good to see ya. Good to be seen. Well, good morning, Mr. Spiros. Good morning, Kevin Ward. Good morning, my San Antonio neighbor, Kyle Willard. Good to see you this morning, you legend. It was wonderful to see you over the weekend as well. What's up, Joey? Hey, my man. More for me. I appreciate that. You do not like unsweetened sparkling water? You're all about that sugar, huh? Hey, that's cool, buddy. More sugar for you, less sugar for me. I'll take it. Good morning, legends. How are we? As always, I hope you have had a wonderful weekend. I missed you so damn much. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a big week ahead of us. And I could not be more excited to see each and every one of you this morning. Good morning, Jeff Rotel. You handsome son of a gun. It's Danny. Que paso, Senor Rendon? Good to see my Colorado cousin. What's up, Super Grover? Mr. Kevin, good morning. Robert Gober, good morning. Mr. Stanky, long time no see. How are you doing? Hey, Mr. Forget About It. It is damn good to see you this morning, Joey. Top of the morning to you, brother. You have a magnificent Tuesday as well, good buddy, if you're taking off. It is wonderful to see you. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I will say it every single day if I need to. This is your home to start your morning the right way, to end your days the right way, right here in the JWVCC. And ladies and gentlemen, I have said it before and I'll say it again. I believe it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you start it right here with yours truly. And today is no different. Legends. How was the weekend, everybody? What's up, Ken Steinke? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you. Mr. Jeff Behrman. My brother from another mother is back in the house. Good to see you this morning, you legend. Gomer Phillips, good to see you, Captain Phillips. Hope you had a wonderful weekend as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we must do. We got to bust into that nectar of life, that spicy water. Let's do it. Cheers, my friends. Broast. First sip of the week. Every morning. Always sets me right, never does me wrong. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we busted into that nectar of life. We've had our morning salutations. Let's get some tunage going, shall we? What's up, Travis Howard? Good to see you, my dude. Candy, good to see you. Q, user 536-997-860-3204. Mr. Jerry, what's up, dude? Good to see all of you this morning. Good to be seen. There we go. That's better. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, whew, your boy is coming off a busy weekend. Goodness gracious, we packed about 10 pounds into a 5-pound bag, if you know what I mean. That was a good one. Chito Vera, buenos dias. Niall, our brother from across the pond, what's up, good buddy? Excellent to see you, Niall. Tyler Freed, what's up, dude? Patrick Freund, the family pharmacist, good to see you this morning. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the whole family in here. Damn right, Jeffro. Thank you, good sir. Good morning, Luke Englert. Ram Jam Slam, welcome back. Long time no see. Mr. McLovin gracing us with his presence. David, what's up, you big sweetie? Good to see you, my dude. Quack. Quack, quack, quack. Mr. Ducksworth. What's up, B-Rad? Good to see you, David. Big hugs. Firm handshakes to you, you legend. Okie dokie. It's Bruno. Gabriel Bruno, good morning. Mark, good morning. WWE 7800, good morning. James McCrow, good morning. It is so damn good to see each and every one of you this morning, my dear friends. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around. Okay. Let's get into our very first pack of juicy junkwax. And then we'll go from there. Sound good? Awesome. As always, you legends, the floor is open. If you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and snag yourself down something to rip, I am happy and humbled to rip it for you. And Mr. Travis Lindblad smacking that resub button for the 5th month. I appreciate you, good buddy. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Kevin Ward, good morning, and shout out to the whole Ward crew. Good to see all my Wards this morning. Lando, good morning, buddy. How you doing? Excellent to see you. Mr. Kelly, welcome back. Mr. D. Snitty, hope you had a wonderful weekend, my man. Sage, good to see you. Oh, it is so damn good to see everybody. Heavenly Resale. Good morning, my fellow reseller. How you doing? Travis, 5 great months with the greatest family in the business. Love you. Love you more, brother. I appreciate you smacking that resub button. Legend. Okie dokie. First pack of juicy junk wax. I think we need to go back to 1991. 1991 leaf. See if we can't find some Griffey Jr. Lando. Well, I am happy to address that via email, my man. If you would like to reach out via email, we will double check on that for you today and we can let you know, good sir. Alrighty. Starting off with old Tim Berkey. Shout out to James Berkey. I think that's his uncle, thrice removed. Good morning, Brian Sapansky. How you doing, legend? Always good to see you, brother. Ooh, nice. Big Ben McDonald. Shout out to Uncle Moosey and Benjamin Dunlap, our Orioles fanatics in the family. Senor Ruiz. Good morning, Oscar. How you doing, buddy? El Guapo. How about the big cat? Meow. Andres Galarraga. For those now defunct Expos. Jimmy Key. Spike Owen. Looking like he just finished up a shift at Hot Dog on a Stick. I'll see myself out. Don Slott. Marquise Grissom, who, if my memory serves me correctly, was part of that 1995 Atlanta Braves World Series winning team. Nice. Lavalier for the Pirates. Dave Martinez. Possibly missing one against the wall. Ouch, kabibbles. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you saw over the weekend, or recently, rather, for my Seattle Mariners, Victor Paso Robles had one of the catches of the year, but also hurt himself pretty bad. Ouch, kabibbles. Poor guy. Have a little leaf set SP. That's fun. Flash Gordon for the Royals. Shout out to the crazy card lady. Thank you, Senor Ruiz. You know what I'm talking about. Exactly right. Looks like a torn rotator cuff to me, but I hope he's okay. John Olerud, speaking of our Seattle Mariners. Saberhagen. Bill Spires for Milwaukee. And last but not least, little Harmon Killebrew. Where's Johnny D when we need him? Ladies and gentlemen, you didn't. On this terrific Tuesday morning, I think you already know. A couple of you have smacked that resub button. Somebody smacked me with some bits. And you have started a possibly inadvertent, but still amazingly grateful. As always, you legends, if we take this hype train to level 5, we will give away a Junkwax Vintage Hitbox this morning. If we do not take this to level 5, that is 1000% okay. I appreciate it so damn much. Wonderful way to start our terrific Tuesday morning, in my humble opinion. Krabby Rob Benoit, good morning to our Prince Edward Island pal over here on TikTok. Luke Englert says it was a crazy catch. Yes, it was. Shout out to Victor Paso Robles. Chito Vera getting in on the action. Thank you so much, legend. El Guapito over there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are through our very first pack of Juicy Junk Wax. We had our morning salutations. You know what we must do. We got to refresh that shop for the very first time on this terrific Tuesday morning. Good morning, Steve Doctor, our marvelous Minnesotan brother. Good to see you, dude. Jeffro, thank you. All right, I'm refreshing, legends. Danny Rendon getting in on the hype train action. Cole Hostetler. Legend of legends of this family, ladies and gentlemen. I got to give credit where credit is due. Cole Hostetler smacking that resub button for the 22nd month. Almost 2 solid years here, Cole Hostetler. Much love to you, my brother. Man, that makes my morning, ladies and gentlemen. 22 months, goodness gracious. And Johnny Ward gifting Justin, the not-so-silent one, that free 1-month subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you. Birdie, good morning, my man. How you doing? Okie dokie. We have quite a couple of orders up here, folks. Shout out to Mr. Kevin O'Brien, who snagged a spot in our 4th box O celebration. Shout out to Mr. Tim Hudson. Ooh, beautiful. Who snagged a 2014 Panini Golden Age, a spot in our 1995 Atlanta Braves World Series baseball, and 2 break spots. Thank you so much, Tim Hudson. Ken Steinke. You saw that amazing catch, too. I gotta be honest. I might have let that one go. You know what I mean? That was a tough one. And it was foul. Anyway. I think, if my memory serves me correctly. So there you go. All right, we do have a couple of break spots taken down for Mr. Notley Bailey as well, and the talented Mr. Shipley. So if you folks are unaware, there is a big boy WWE break up there at junkwaxvintage.com. Right meow. If you would like to check that one out, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to do so. As always, there is never any pressure to buy into anything on this channel. But if you want to, there's a metric ton of delicious sealed wax right up there behind me. I would love to bust into some for you. If you would like to snag yourself a break spot, we have a few up there. Any break that we fill this morning, my dear friends, you already know. We will bust that little bad boy this morning. Super Grover. The Tigers beat the Yankees? Yeah, I heard that. That is crazy. Ooh, speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, let's check 5 for 5 baseball. Your boy had a crazy busy weekend, so I slacked on 5 for 5 baseball. Ouch, kabibbles. I did not pick my teams yesterday. Way to go, Dalen. But we are going to pick them today. Okay. Let's do it together, shall we? For those of you that do not know, we have an app that we use together almost every single morning. It is called 5 for 5 Baseball. It is completely free, and it's fun. What's up, Jason Messmore? Good to see you, legend. Luke Englert. I do see that Johnny Ward over here. Yep, he sure is, Lukey. All 8 feet of him. Oh, Johnny Ward got his first 5 for 5. That's amazing, my brother. Congratulations. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Look, squirrel. All right, let's see what we have here. I'm staying away from the Yankees versus the Tigers this morning because I just don't know. But we will go with the Mets. We will go with the Trolley Dodgers. We will go with the Fightin' Phillies. We are going to go with the Brew Crew. Oh, it's a toughie, ladies and gentlemen. But I got to go with my Mariners. The Mariners, my home Mariners, might be the reason that I lose 5 for 5 this year. Because I'm going to choose them every day just because I love my Mariners. And they consistently lose. So, it's all good, though. You got to go with your home team, gosh dang it. Scotty Too Hottie Champs Barbecue, good morning. Dr. Frankenstem, good morning. Tomas, good morning. Good to see you, gentlemen. Good to be seen. All right, so that's the choices for the day there, legends. Mets, Trolley Dodgers, Fightin' Phillies, the Brew Crew, and my Seattle Mariners. Good morning, Krabby Rob. Excellent to see you over here on Twitch. Good, sir. I see you, Kevin Ward. Hey, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that, good buddy. I'm afraid to even look at the leaderboard. I used to be in like first and second place. I think now I'm in the 60s because I missed a couple of days. Oh, I am now 83rd. Ouch, kibibbles. Let that be a lesson, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss like 3 days in a week. I missed 3 days last week because I've been moving. Slacking, Dalen, slacking. All right. Ouch, kabibbles. That breaks my heart slightly. J-Mac, though, congratulations. Macho Danny Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Justin Rasmussen. Frank the Tank. Travis Lindblad rounding out the top 5. Flying Ryan, the creator of this app, is number 6. Whoever Smalls is number 7. Mike G is the other co-creator of this app. Flying Ryan and Mike G. Then we have Patrick Richardson in number 9 and Melly P in 10th. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a magnificent, even a terrific way to start our Tuesday morning. I sincerely appreciate the good morning hype train, ladies and gentlemen. It made it to a level 2. We have 4 brand new members of the family and 25 bits. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. Hey, Luke Engler, if you are taking off this morning, my brother, please do me a solid. Go out there and have a terrific Tuesday. And I hope to see you back here tonight, you handsome son of a gun. What's up, Pops? Excellent to see you this morning, too, good buddy. Robert Gober, you're in 116th. Ouch, kabibbles. Well, we're holding down the rear together, Robert Gober. We'll get back up there, all in good time. No big deal. All right, everybody. I'm going to refresh that shop one more time, and if that shop is current, then we're just going to bust through some juicy junk wax. Do we have Andrew Shumper here with us this morning by chance? Typically, he's a night guy, but just want to make sure he is not here. Yes, you do, Robert Gober, and I appreciate it, good buddy. Krabby Rob, I am wonderful. Thanks for asking, buddy. How are you? 'Twas a busy weekend. I will not fake the funk, but it was an accomplished weekend. Folks, we moved a metric ton, maybe a few of them, over to the new house this weekend. That was a blast. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, the new place is coming together. We're getting there. Thank you, Krabby Rob. I'm basically pulling triple duty while we're moving. So I'm trying to keep this thing on the rails and get multiple loads over to the house every day. So that's kind of what me and Mrs. Junkwax have been doing. But I think at this point we've probably taken over like 20 loads-ish. I think we probably got 10 in over the weekend. But it feels good to get that stuff in there. And today, my dear friends, I get to go over there and start working on the brand new studio. That's exciting. And you already know, I cannot wait to show you what we have cooking over there, because I think you're going to like it. That's all I'll say. Thank you so much, Tyler Freed. I appreciate that, buddy. And you know what, folks? I got to make a couple of break sheets. If you would allow me just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, I need to make a WWE break sheet, and I think I might need to make a break sheet for box number 4 of Top Series 1, Celebration, box number 4. And do we have Tim Hudson here with us this morning, by chance? Our favorite Axeman from Ohio. MGA, good morning, my man. Jeffro says, with Mrs. J's design sense, that place is going to look like the Garden of Eden. You are not wrong, my brother. I think it is going to exceed expectations. That's what I'll say. Man, I wish I could show you. But you'll see. Very, very soon. Also, we are less than 2 weeks away from our brand new studio. All right, let me grab a box for Mr. Tim Hudson, and I'm going to make a couple of break sheets. So I appreciate y'all bearing with me. Thank you. I'll be right back. So all of you might notice I am stepping over things here in the studio. And right back here, folks, I don't know if you can see. All this. That used to be up there, that right there. And that right there. But I got those all cleaned out. Over here, folks, you can't see it, but I have a giant cabinet. That one right there. I cleaned that whole thing out. All my PC, all that good stuff. Feels good. It feels good. Aw, Jeffro, you know it, brother. A Cribs-style video is coming. Okie dokie. Beergarten Sports, good morning, you legend. Welcome back. Jody White, I appreciate you beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Good to see you this morning, my friend. Happy Tuesday. Of course, legends, if it is your very first time tuning into this luscious locks, good morning. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You will find me here almost every single morning, smacking you with that daily dose of positivity. Some sweet, sweet trading cards. A healthy dose of camaraderie. And always a whole hell of a lot of laughs. Typically at my expense. And I would prefer it no other way. So as always, legends, if it is your first time here this morning, feel free to smack that follow button if you have not already. And if you're feeling extra froggy this morning, keep in mind that we are live on 5 platforms every single show. Right this second, we are live on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and of course, the whole rest of the fam damly is over here on Twitch. So if you want to make the switch to Twitch, my dear friends, come on over. We would love to have you. Jody White, I love it, buddy. He says, I treat my phone like a redheaded stepchild. My man, I love it. Thank you, Jody. Good to see you this morning, my brother. Kirkamus, good morning, legend. How we doing there, Mr. Noah? You are a legend, Jody White. I will very politely and lovingly push back, good sir. Would not be able to do it without you, buddy. Swisher, good morning. Jeff Hansen. Unfortunately, my brother, the UFC is not ready to rip yet, I don't think. Let's do a little break recap real quick. I haven't even looked, to be quite honest with you. Okie dokie. We have 13 spots left in WWE. We have 7 spots left in our 4th box of Celebration. We have 9 spots left in our PYT 4-boxer. We have 6 spots left in the UFC. We have 20 spots left in the basketball. We have 19 spots left on that 10 autograph baseball. We're getting so close. Woo! And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, my family, any break that we fill this morning, we will bust this morning. Excuse me. If we fill a break this morning, of course. There is never any pressure to do so. It will fill when it's supposed to. I have faith. Damn right, Jeff Hansen. You know it, Tyler Freed. 'Cause bustin' makes me feel good. Kevin Ward making the switch to TikTok. I see you, good buddy. Sharing out my live. Thank you, Kevin Ward. I have said it before, and I'll say it again, my dear friends. Over here on TikTok, the most humble gift that I can ever receive is when you guys share out my live like that. Thank you. I sincerely appreciate it. All right, folks. I do need to fill out a break sheet real quick. If you would allow me just a couple of shakes of a lamb's tail, I'll be right back. Thank you for bearing with me. Good morning, Teddy. Great to see you this morning, my brother. The heck? Aha. All right. Gosh, my friends, I will always be transparent with you. I cannot wait until we get into that new place and get everything organized again. Because I feel like I'm all over the place. Everything's out and unorganized right now. Timbo T-Wood, good morning, legend. One half of the Towers of Power. Damn good to see you, my brother. One of our favorite mass holes, I should say. Good morning, Teddy Edison. Kev Rock says, good morning, gang. Good morning, Kev. Great to see you, buddy. I appreciate that, Mr. Ward. Thank you. You and I both. It's a work in progress, gosh dang it, but we'll get there. All right. I am almost there, folks. Thank you for bearing with me. I'll be right back. That's better. Sorry about that, folks. Anybody have anything new or exciting happen over the weekend? I need to live vicariously through you. Tell me about it. Now's the time. Excellent. That's better. Well, good morning, Brian Smith, my knife-loving brother. How you doing? Johnny Mesco, good morning, buddy. Froze your butt off watching the Pirates almost blow another game in the ninth? Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Yikes. Chito, tu sabes, güey. Yo sé, señor. That was a rough one, right? I know. Pobrecito. Poor Josh Emmett. Jim Sawyer, good morning. Kev Rock says, I thoroughly enjoyed the Cleveland Film Festival all last week. 300 international films, tough to pick. How many films did you watch, Kev? if I may ask. That's really cool that you did that, buddy. Nice. Do you do that a lot? Are you a film guy? By God, Andy Myers, Roy D. Mercer, Mercer. Good morning, Andy, you sexy beast. Great to see you this morning. All right, folks, give me just a moment here. We are on WWE this morning. That is 3 WWE hobby boxes, my dear friends. And it is our very first box of Topps Chrome WWE Sapphire. Looking for one guaranteed Sapphire autograph. That's going to be a fun one. That's better. Thank you for bearing with me while I make a break sheet real quick. I appreciate y'all sharing the weekend with me. Thank you. Chito Vera, tu sabes, way. Because there ain't no party like a junkwax party, because the junkwax party does eventually stop on Mondays. Alrighty. Timbo T-Wood, I appreciate you asking, bud. We are smack dab in the middle of our move. We got a lot done over the weekend. I think we took over 10 loads this weekend. That's a lot of booze. I'm just kidding. There was no drinking involved. But we had a blast. And shout out to Mrs. Junkwax, who is knocking it out of the park with the design of the new place. Very, very cool. All right there, folks. There's our WWE break. Why, thank you. Let's lock in some celebration. Oh, Jeff Hansen says there is 2 spots left in the celebration? Really? Threaten me with a good time, you legends. We might be busting into that one this morning. Davey Groves, good morning, you legend. Kev Rock, you just bought one 10-pack. Your sister, who is really into it, saw 25 of them. Goodness gracious. I gotta be honest with you, brother. I am completely ignorant to how film festivals work. So is that how that works? You buy like a certain amount of movies that you're able to go see? So you got a 10-pack so you can go see 10 movies? That's pretty cool. And the sister who is really into it saw 25 of them? Damn! I can't even imagine seeing 25 movies in one weekend. That's nothing short of amazing. Shout out to Kev's sister. It's true, Krabby Rob, it's true. Mikey says it would be really cool if there was a way that we could do breaks without break sheets and all that writing. You're right, my friend. That just might be coming, good buddy. Like I have said the last few weeks, excuse me, we are filling out our last break sheets by hand because we do have something juicy coming. So thanks for bearing with us on that one. Okay, legends, we have R and J taken down by Mr. Chris Bailey. There you go. Next, Kevin O'Brien, another awesome Ohioan, taking spot number 3 in our celebration. Thank you, Kevin. Bingo. Got you covered there, Kev. Our favorite Axeman from Ohio. Taking 17 and 24. Thank you, Tim. Got you locked in there, good buddy. You and I both, Super Grover. That would be magnificent. I see you, Johnny Ward. You know, I will always have a soft spot in my heart for filling out these break sheets by hand, but I think you are all really going to love the system that we have coming. It's going to make it easier for you, too. I got to keep it a little close to the chest right now, my friends, but just trust me when I say that things are going to get a lot better very soon. And there's some of you out there that don't think that we need to improve in any way. So just keep in mind, my dear friends, I really hope this is going to exceed your expectations. It's going to be pretty damn cool. You and I both, Mr. Hanson. All right, next, the talented Mr. Shipley, taking down letter A in our WWE break. Thank you very much, Chris. My fellow Texan. Beautiful. Stay up there, please. Alrighty. So, folks, it looks like I must be missing a few spots on this celebration because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spots to go. So, give me 2 shakes here, folks. I think we have some new spots, too. I am refreshing. Jeff Hansen, you wish you would have found me in the white glove days? Those were fun days, my brother. Let me tell you. Very nice, Mikey. I am with you, brother. Good morning, Dante. How you doing, good buddy? Excellent to see you. Stella, good morning, and I will definitely tell Mrs. Junkwax that you said hello. My pleasure. Good to see you, Stella. Hey, Mr. Moff, good morning, brother. Peabody, thank you for being here this morning. Legend, good to see you. Thank you, Kev. Very cool, buddy. Well, I appreciate you dropping some knowledge on me, my man. I love to learn, especially about something I have no idea about. That's very cool. Always a good morning when you can add some knowledge to your repertoire. All right, Jody White. I see you snagging a spot, or excuse me, a pack. But let's lock in some break spots. Jeffro Tull, taking 20 and 28. Thank you so much, Jeffro. Oest of OGs of this family and legend extraordinaire. Thank you, Jeffro Tull. Also known as Arch City Cards. Shout out to that gentleman. Love you, Jeffro. All right, next we have Jody. Another Canadian cousin taking down 2 Topps Update Chrome packs from 2022. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, my friends. I'll be right back. There you go, Mr. White. We will bust into those in just a moment, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Next, we have Mr. Hanson, the Jeff variety, also known as the Hammer, taking spot number 21. Thank you, Jeff. And I just have to give credit where credit is due one more time. It is nothing short of amazing that you sent me that photo of you and Mr. Rob Richardson hanging out in person. I have said it before, my friends, and I will say it again. One of the most heartwarming things about this entire channel, from my perspective, is when you folks meet here in the chat, and then you end up meeting in person. I think that is so damn cool. Shout out to both of you. Jason Weddle, good morning. Bree Imus, good morning. Great to see you, homie. How you doing? Shout out to you and Lolo. Yes, it is Kyle Willard. And Kyle Willard, I have a box with your name on it that we're going to open tonight. Good buddy. Excited. Mikey, we have not seen it yet, sir. Nope. Unfortunately not. Hoping it'll come today, though. Oh, hell yeah, Jeff Hansen. That would be sick. Looking forward to it, buddy. Kyle G. Youngo, good morning, bud. How you doing? Brandon Sondergeld, good morning, you mustache marauder. Mr. Troy Howard, welcome back. All right, next. Timbo T. Wood, one half of the Towers of Power. Taking down spots number 25 and 26. Thank you, Timbo. Folks, it looks like we're busting into some celebration on this terrific Tuesday morning. Next, Jody White from Kennett Cook, Canada, taking spot number 18. Thank you, Jody. Wait a second. Hold up. Allow me just a moment here, folks. Weird. I think there might just be an error on our break sheet here. Give me just a moment, folks. Ah, yes. Gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Richardson has spot number 16, not number 18. Easy fix. Allow me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta grab some whiteout. I will be right back. I'm glad you're working a lot, Kyle Giungo. That's awesome, buddy. Eric Wood, good to see you there, Beef. Top of the evening, top of the afternoon, top of the morning. Good to see you, buddy. Give me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. Appreciate you bearing with me. Okie dokie. That's better. Easy fix. All right, back to Mr. Jody White and spot number 18. Correctamundo. Got you locked in there, Jode. And Grayson King, our thin blue line. Just smack that resub button for the 5th month. Big hugs. Firm handshakes to you, Mr. King. Excellent to see you this morning, my brother. I see you over there, gentlemen.
Come out, Craig.
Oh no, the title did not update. That is bizarre. Weird. It should say Terrific Tuesday Morning. Let me fix that right now, folks. Thanks, Twitch. Does Kick say that too? Oh, gotta love it. Give me just a moment here, folks. Yeah, I definitely changed it this morning. That is bizarre. Weird. Super weird. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate you bringing that to my attention. We'll fix that right meow. There you go. Should be good. That is so weird. Easy fix. Kobe Luna, buenos dias, good morning. Mr. Poling, good morning. Excellent to see you. Mr. Capone, good morning. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, buddy. Buenos dias, Kobe. ¿Cómo está, señor? Scotty Tuhati Kuniko, I see you. Good morning. I see you, James Berkey. Good morning, buddy. Okie dokie. We should be good now. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Next, we have Patrick Freund, the family pharmacist, or family fisherman, excuse me. Taking spot number 4. Thank you, Patrick Freund. Sigmund Freund. Next, we have Mr. Kevin O'Brien. Taking spot number 3. And already got him locked in. So I am missing 2, 13, 19, and 27. Refreshing one more time. Kobe Luna. Yo sé, señor. Felicidades to the Florida Gators. And my buddy Jeff Wilson. He was pretty excited about that yesterday. I appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment here, folks. Two, 13, 19, and 27. Number 2 is going to Boston Bill Cormier. There you go, buddy. Excuse me. 13, 19, 27 remaining. PK, good morning. Peabody, welcome back, my dude. We will get to the bottom of this. Well, shoot. I'm going to go ahead and enlist Mrs. Junkwax to help us out. We'll get her figured out. You know, that's a good question, Brian Smith. Not I, good sir. Not I. I see you there, James Berkey. You silly goose. All right, folks, I'm going to enlist Mrs. Junkwax to help us out with the break sheet, and I will rip a couple of packs in the meantime. Do we have a Tim Hudson here with us yet this morning? I would love to bust into some 2014 Panini Golden Age, if that legend is in the house. I'll be right back, legends. Thank you. Alrighty, back to it. I see you, James Berkey. Heck of a try there, good buddy. The old college try. I appreciate it. All right, legends. Mrs. Junkwax is helping us out with a break sheet this morning. I am refreshing that shop. Cheers, everybody. Good morning. All right, Jody White. I believe you're the only one that is here and ready to rip, my dude. And then Travis Lindblad. If you are still here, you legend, you're coming up next. We have some juicy junk wax to finish off, my brother. Some 1993 O-Peachy, some 1990 Skybox, and some good old 1988 Don Russ. Jody White, are you here this morning, my brother? Eric Harper, good morning, legend. Welcome back, Mr. Peabody. There's Mr. White. Thank you, Jody. All right. Good luck, my friend. And I sincerely, as always, appreciate you utilizing junkwaxvintage.com this morning. Let's see if we can't find you some Julio. Maybe a little Bobby Witt Jr. Either way, I'd be stoked. First pack magic, we have a rookie Hunter Green. Shout out to Mr. Brad Lamping and WKRP in Cincinnati. Jesus is my homeboy. Sanchez. The not-so-dirty Sanchez. Anderson. Severino. Rookie for the White Sox. Shout out to Mr. McDonald. And last but not least for Rob Richardson's Gigantes. A very fired up purple refractor Carlos Rodon. Nice first pack there for you, buddy. Sleeve up your purple refractor.
One day on, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, Jody. Let's do it. JJ Turn, good morning, my brother. Excuse me. Yikes. How about Craig Kimbrell? Starting for the Trolley Dodgers with that weird dirty birdie thing he does. Ooh, nice. Jaron Duran, rookie debut. Kid is no slouch. Good morning, Mr. Colbeck. Oh, hell yeah. My PC, looking cold as ice. Chaz of the Jism. All-Star Refractor. And last but not least for Sandy Goggins, David Goggins, Luke Voigt. Hey, good morning, Stu. How you doing, big man? All right, I'm going to sleeve that one up for you as well, Jody White. I apologize that I could not find you a Julio or Bobby Witt this morning, gosh dang it. But I love ripping into some packs for you, buddy. As always, Jody, thank you for getting us started the right way, good sir. As I have said it before, my friends, and I will say it again, I know that it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you started it right here with the whole family. Stu, of course you can, buddy. Of course you can. Head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and feel free to snag yourself down something, my brother. I appreciate it in advance. Thanks. All right, Travis Lindblad, a.k.a. Hollywood Cole. Are you here this morning, you legend? Give me just a moment. I gave Mrs. Junkwax my pen. There's Travy Trav and the Travy Bunch. Thank you. All right, Travis. You extremely patient son of a gun. We will put Mr. Hudson's to the rear. We'll get into that one just a little bit later. Back to your mountain here, Travis. So we have in the middle 1990 Skybox Basketball, 1993 O-Peachy Baseball, and 1988 Donruss Baseball. Let's see how many of these we can get through today, if not all of them. Good luck, Travis. And as always, my brother, I cannot thank you enough for giving the whole family a little bit of that delicious vintage eye candy. Taking us right back to when we were knee-high to a grasshopper. Super Grover, asking what is the plan with the impeccable baseball? Good question, my friend. I think we're going to put that into a mixer. I think that's the goal. Either that or we might just put it up in the shop. Good question, Cody. Danny Rendon, that is correct. It ain't easy being this Brandon Freezy. Good morning, buddy. Good to see you, Brandon. It is good to see all of us this morning. Thank you for being here. Well, good morning, Mr. Kenyon. Great to see you as well, my brother. All right, we start off with old Timmy McCormick. Big Sam Bowie. the Shermanator, Lechner, Danny Manning, Old Kenny Battling, Ron Hoppe, Luke Cage's daddy, Michael Cage, Wes Inseld, I'll see myself out, Tom Hammonds, Greer, Quit Being a Perv, Ellison, Old Purvis, Horace Grant, Walker, Dreiling, the Pacers, back-to-back Indianans. How about my cousin, Nate McMillan? The round mound of rebound. That's terrible, man. Terrible. Charles Barkley. Old Dick Versace with the shower cap. Well, ask and you shall receive, my brother. There you go. Michael Jordan. Just leaving that one up for you, buddy. Always happy to find some MJ. Beautiful. Mr. Anderson. I remember this card when I was a young man. For some reason, I just thought this was the coolest card. I don't know why. Any of you all ever have cards like that? For anybody else, they would not stick out as any kind of special. But for you, you have like a special core memory about that card. If so, feel free to put it in the chat. Bob Weiss. Del Curry. Charles and Annie Oakley. The Suns. Oh, Lord, Terry. Catledge. Clapping them Maurice Cheeks.
Giggity, giggity.
Livingston. Pinckney. With old Mr. Cooper co-starring. Brian Shaw. McNamara. Chucky in person. Checklist. Nice one. Absolutely right, Johnny Ward. Is it just me, or are most Sean Kemp cards of him throwing it down? Obviously, there's some out there that is not. But I just remember most Sean Kemp cards that you see are him dunking. I like it. El Ryan Fani. Good morning. Nice to have you. Thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Poquito más, bienvenidos. All right, Kenny Gaddison. Mikey Sanders. Chris Morris. Malone. Billy Bob Thornton. Scotty Too Hottie Hastings. Williams. Floyd with John Stockton co-starring. Teddy Edwards. Shout out to Teddy Edison. The Pistons. Tripuka with a little tongue action. And Kenny Skywalker finishing that one off. Brian Smith. Nice, buddy. I like it. Super Grover. The 1985 USA team Mark McGuire. Solid. Solid. Love that one. Bree Imus. Oh, I imagine. The Scotty Too Hottie Hastings. I see you, Brian Smith. Nice. You know we got to sleeve up the round mound of rebound. All right, let's move on, Travis. How about 1993 O-Peachy? Good luck, brother. And of course, my friends, right after this rip, I'm going to refresh junkwaxvintage.com. So if you would like to snag something down for yourself, please feel free to do so. I am happy and humbled to rip something for you this morning. Joey Krug, top of the morning to you, my brother. Mr. McPhilly, welcome back. All right, last pack magic on your 1993 O-Peachy, my brother. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Broast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Excuse me. That one went right down the wrong tube. Way to go. Well, good morning, Daniel Gates. Our not-so-sinister Gates. Top of the morning to you, my brother. Making my morning as always. Here we go. Ooh, hell yeah. And we start with a Seattle Mariner. Yes, please. And good morning, Matt. Good to see you. That's right, Joey Krug is a little too spicy. Angelo, good morning, Mr. Oshawada. Great to see you this morning, legend. All right, we have a little Dickie for Milwaukee. Dickie Thon. Big John Kruk. Frank Bolick. Billy Kruger. Benji Gill. Louis Gill's daddy. I'm just kidding. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Mr. Schmidthead, you were damn right, brother. There you go, Mr. Kenyon. Spot on, my man. Felix Jose. Daniel Gates says, what is the ETA of the new studio's first show? Need to make sure I make those shows all day. I appreciate that so much, brother. Thank you. I plan on doing giveaways all day on our very first day over there in the new studio. That is a damn good question, Daniel, if I'm being honest with you. I would say not this coming Tuesday, so not the 15th, but the 22nd. So I think we are literally 2 weeks away still from new studio day. I appreciate you asking, brother. I will be setting it up in the meantime, but the actual day that I think that will start over there will probably be 2 Tuesdays from today. All right, we got old Hulsey. The Rocket on your star performers, Mr. Roger Clemens. John Cummings for the Seattle Mariners. Another Lil Dicky. The Lil Dicky so nice you got it twice. The dime piece, Mr. Paul O'Neill for the Pinstripes. We are backwards on this one. Tony Fernandez. Shout out to Tony Hernandez. Arturo. Buenos dias, hermano. How was your weekend? ¿Cómo fue tu de fin de semana? Willie Wilson for the Cubbies. Travis Fryman. Legend for the Tigers. I remember collecting his cards when I was a young man. The Hawk. Andre Dawson for the Bo Sox. Shout out to my Boston brethren. And Beef, if you are still here this morning, you handsome son of a gun. My brother in recovery. Congratulations, Mr. Lindblad. You got yourself a star performer insert, Ken Griffey Jr. Hell yeah, brother. There you go. Thank you, Daniel Gates. Looking forward to it, buddy. You know I'm sleeving that one up for you. When you find the kid, you gotta sleeve the kid. A little sticky with the card behind him, though. You got yourself a Jordan and a Ken Griffey Jr. Nice. Andy Van Slyke. Joey Krug says, don't know if you remember Wally Joyner. Of course I remember Wally Joyner. Of course, brother. He signed a baseball for you when you were young. You collected him ever since? I don't blame you, Joey Krug. Wally Joyner was a stud. I used to collect his cards when I was young, too. Back in the day. New York legend, Mr. David Cohn. Mets and Pinstripes for old David Cohn. Al Martin. The Big Cat. Meow. Andres Galarraga for the Rockies. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Incaviglia. Magapint Magadan for the Marlins. The Swindler, Greg Swindell. The strong mustache Kentucky waterfall combo of Mr. Dennis Eckersley on your star performers. Beauty. Little sticky. And we're sticky with Mr. Molitor for the Blue Jays. Billy Kruger, so nice. We have seen him twice. Old Chili Davis. How about the Chicken Man for the Pinstripes? Mr. Wade Boggs. Hanky for our Texas Rangers. Shout out to Cesar Mendoza. Juan and Emilian Guzman. Greg McMichael. Barry Larkin. Last but not least, for WKRP in Cincinnati. That is right, Danny Rendon. Either that or somebody got excited about that Ken Griffey Jr. A giggity. All right, Travy Trav. Heck of a way to finish off our 1993 OPG. Let's get back into some 1988 Don Russ. But my friends, my family, I will always be transparent with you. It is getting hot up in here. I think we gotta fix that. That's better. I see you, Briamus. If I was an exotic dancer, they would give me money to keep my clothes on. That's a fact. All you need is some sunglasses. Derek Daly, good morning, you legend. Hope you're having a terrific Tuesday, good buddy. All right, Travis. Good luck, brother. I see you over there, Danny. My man. All right, let's do it. 1988 Don Russ. See if we can't find some Mark Grace. We start with a Stan the Man. Lil Abner. Looking happy to be there for San Diego. Rated rookie. Ruben Sierra. Wallop and Wallach. Tony Phillips. Bo Jackson. Hell yeah. There you go, Travis. Some beautiful packs for you this morning, my brother. Pat Tabler. Stubbs barbecue sauce. Donnie Baseball. Hey, folks. You might just see a Donnie Baseball autographed baseball on Whatnot this coming Sunday, if nobody snags it from me first. Kyle Willard. I appreciate that, good buddy. Let me revisit that after we get done with these rips. I appreciate that, Kyle. Double Barrel D. White Evans. No Sweat. Chet Lemon. Gantner in his rose-colored glasses. Gerhardt. Vance Law. Harold Baines. And Anthony Pettis' daddy. Just kidding. Gary Pettis. Excellent. You know we got to sleeve up the Joe Baxon. And shout out to the rest of the family watching over there on Kick, YouTube, Facebook. Shout out to my mother, if mom's watching. Always nice to see you this morning. Sorry, folks, just fixing this over here. I appreciate you bearing with me. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Sleeving up the bow. Delightful Dan. Good morning, my man. Sounds like my kind of fella. All right, let's keep on going. Excuse me. And Travis, you were absolutely right, my brother. I love ripping into the good old juicy junk wax. Takes me right back to the days when I was like 9 or 10. All right, Stan the Man. Stu, beautiful, my brother. We will refresh that shop in just a minute, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Benzinger. Jeff and the Swiss Family. Robinson. Needin Zephyr. That's what they said when they needed to beckon Adolf Hitler. We needin Zephyr. The legend, Mr. Robin Yount. Shout out to Mr. Hansen. Ivan Calderon, former Seattle Mariner. Checklist. Vince Coleman, laying down the bunch. Shout out to our buddy, Mr. Wade Block. That is his PC. Lee Smith. Andy Van Slyke. Albert Hall. Cal Daniels. Juan and Emilian Samwell, who always looks like he smelled something funny. The Mellow of Baseball. Carmelo Martinez. My unintentional PC, Mr. Kevin Bass. All about that bass. And Jerry Hairston, finishing that one off for you, Travie. Aw, Travis. I even pulled him out for you, my dude. I appreciate you being so kind and thoughtful to the rest of the family. Jeff Hansen is our resident Yount collector. So done deal. Ask and you shall receive, my man. Thank you again for paying that forward to the family, legend. Excuse me. Ask and you shall receive, my brother. All right. Travis Lindblad. We're going to finish off this pack of 1988 Donruss, my brother. And then we still have a decent stack of 1990 Skybox to get through. But if it's okay, Travis, we're going to take a short intermission from your juicy junk wax and we'll refresh that shop. And then when we come back to a little free time, if it's okay, Travis, we'll get right back into those Skybox basketball. Does that sound okay, my brother? Beautiful. Thank you, Travi. All right, let's do it. Hey, thank you so much, Stu. We will refresh that shop in just a moment, my man. I appreciate you bearing with me. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's go. Stan the man, so nice. We have seen those puzzle pieces thrice. Tutti Frutti Summer Love. And if you folks have not taken a moment, head on over to YouTube. You have absolute permission to do so right now. To leave my show, head on over to YouTube. Type in Tutti Frutti Summer Love. Gunther. Gunther. Enjoy. And you'll thank me later. Cerruti Tutti Frutti Summer Love. Shout out to Gunther and his Euro trash mullet. Kent always smoking that herb. Eck. I see you, Jeffro. Gary Gayetti. On the Diamond Kings, Tony Fernandez. Keith Atherton. Mr. Steal Yo Girl. Don't leave your girl around him. She'll come back knocked up with BCGs. Keith Hernandez. Shout out to Jerry Seinfeld. Langston for my Mariners. Paul Nose. Glendon Hubbard. Chili Davis. Lavalier for the Pirates. Greg Booker. Tracy Jones. The chiseled chin of Mr. Darren Dalton. Rest in peace. And Cam Caminiti's cousin, Ken Caminiti. Beautiful. There you go. Well, good morning, Mr. Larson. Excellent to see you this morning, Big Earn. How you doing, brother? The talented Mr. Shipley. Good to see you this morning, Chris. Top of the morning to you, brother. Luke Englert, welcome back, legend. All right, boys and girls. I'm going to take all these beautiful cards and put them into Travis's pile. I think you did pretty damn well this morning, Travi. Thank you, my man. It's true, Travis. All right, I put your skybox over there to the side, good buddy. We will get back to those in just a moment, and these are going in your pile, good sir. I'll be right back. Excellent. Top of the morning to you, Chris Shipley. How are you, my dude? Hope you had a wonderful weekend, my man. Cheers. Broast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to Derek Dilly, Mikey, Beef, Chris Shipley, the Nike Kicks Vault, Mr. Moff, Angelo, Lukey, Joey Krug, and Matt. Good to see you this morning, legends. Oh, no worries, Ernie. Hey, we missed you, buddy, but I will always understand when life comes first. Always, always, always. Okie dokie, I am refreshing here, ladies and gentlemen. I see you over there, Luke Engler. It does say it's full. Mrs. Junkwax is helping us fill out the last spots in that break sheet. All right, I see you, Nathan. Nate the Great from Down Under. Taking a Prism Draft basketball box and a 2019 Donruss Optic Mega Box. I'll be right back. There you go, good buddy. Got you locked in. Next, our favorite Imus in the morning, Bree. Taking 5 packs of 1993 OPG. Beautiful. Let's see if we can't find you a Holy Noli. Maybe another Ken Griffey Jr. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you very much, Bree. In the queue. And we are current after that. Give me just a moment, folks. I'm going to go snag that break sheet. And just to let you know, the agenda moving forward for the next little while, We're going to bust through these family rips. One for Nate the Great, our brother from Down Under. We're going to rip into these packs for Bree Imus. And then I think we're getting into our break, ladies and gentlemen. But I want to go grab that break sheet real quick, so I appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment. I'll be right back. All right, we will come back to that. No big deal. Shout out to the Sox girl. Nice to have you this morning. Always nice to have a Red Sox or White Sox fan in the family. Why, thank you, Jared. My second favorite J-Rod, first favorite Jared. Good to see you, Mr. Hillis. Do you start the new gig this week, my man? If I may ask, if you do, I know you're going to kill it. They're lucky to have you. Congratulations on the new gig, my dude. Okie dokie. We got to do this in chronological order, ladies and gentlemen. So Miss Bree Imus was first. We're going to go with 1993 O-Peachy, and then Mr. Toronto. You're up next, my brother. Might want to snag a piece of lumber, throw on a bow nut, step into that batter's box, my man, because you're on deck. And I appreciate your patience, Nathan. Thank you, buddy. Good luck, Bree. Starting Wednesday. Nice, brother. Well, again, J-Rod, super excited for you, buddy. Always fun starting a new job. Those first days always go by really fast, right? First couple of weeks, for me anyway. All right, here we go, Bree Imus. And we start with Mr. Reverse Negative himself from 1990 Donruss, Juan in a Million Gonzalez. Well, good morning, Brandon Franz, a.k.a. Johnny Utah. Giving us a shout-out this morning from Venice. Great to see you this morning, my brother. And I sincerely hope that you have a wonderful day today with Ms. Franz. Shout out to my co-host. James Reinhart, good morning, legend. Slowly but surely, everybody. We are getting the whole fam-damly in here. Good to see you, my friends. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Roger that, Jeffro. Been there. Or, excuse me, J-Rod. Been there, buddy. And Jeffro, thank you, my brother. Shout out to you and Ernie. Wonderful reference, Jeffro. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. Your desire. Brandon, he says, final full day in Italy. Sad but ready to come home. Well, we're ready to have you back, good buddy. We miss you. But as always, my brother, I am super, super grateful that you had some time to go do that. Big hugs and firm handshakes to both of my favorite Franzes. All right, here we go. Juan in a Million Gonzalez. Thicker than a couple of Snickers, but you have two star performers getting us started. Juan and Mark McGuire. Error in your favor, good buddy. Thicker than a couple Snickers, Prince's daddy, Cecil Fielder. Todd Worrell with a very cold upper lip. That thing is chilly. Tonito, thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the crew. John Olerud. Sans helmet. It's not very often you saw him without that first baseman's helmet. And Trevor Taylor, my fellow Austinite and brother from another mother. I appreciate you re-smacking that sub button for the third month. Good, sir. Dennis Moeller. Mike Lansing. Shout out to Michigan. Schofield Barracks. Dan Wilson. Another former Seattle Mariner. Ryan Harvey, hurling some heat. There we go. Ask, and we shall receive, Bree Imus. Did I or did I not call that Nolan Ryan? There you go. Star performers, holy noly. Beautiful. 708, good morning, brother. Mr. Toronto, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate you, my friend. Yes, I sure did, Mikey. Nolan Ryan. Just leaving that one up for you. Mark Gardner. Castilla. Big John Crook. John Cummings. Dougie Fresh Drayback. Little tongue action. Candy Maldonado. Billy Brewer. Is that Bernie's cousin? Bryce removed? Kirby Puckett! laying down the bunt. And I think this one deserves a go! Shout out to my marvelous Minnesotans. The Chicken Man? Mr. Wade Boggs? Right after Kirby Puckett? Carlos Garcia. Always sipping on that lean. Jose Lean. Todd Worrell's so nice you got him twice. Gardner. Rico Rossi. Jody Reed. Shout out to Jody White. Cal Eldred. The Crime Dog. Mr. Fred McGriff. Another Hall of Famer on the Star Performers. Nicely done, Bree. Goodness gracious. The hits just keep coming. Chili Davis. Dave Martinez. Back-to-back Daves with David Cohn. Billy Kruger. Sean Barry. Big Dave Stewart. Tim Laker. Milt Thompson. Ooh. Hello there, good looking. Good morning, babe. Ladies and gentlemen, the temperature in here just increased by about 6 degrees. Shout out to the CEO. Milt Thompson. Pat Lestach for the Brew Crew. For your Brew Crew, there you go, Bree Imus. Tony Fernandez, we have seen him thrice this morning. Tiny salmon swimming in a stream. Tiny salmon chasing that impossible dream. The mynah bird says, "Ha! Caw!" The chimpanzee says, "Ee! Ee! Ee!" The wise owl says, "Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!" And the salmon can only say, and it's sad. Shout out to Tom Green, Dim Salmon, and that is Jonesy's PC on the salmon. Carlos Garcia, Martinez, another salmon. Is it spawning season, ladies and gentlemen? Because we found not one, but two slamming salmon. Shout out to Jonesy. Old Greg.
Come out, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
Old Greg Jeffries. Thank you, Scott. You're absolutely right. Yep, nailed it. Ray Langford. And last but not least, a little Olerud. Finishing that one off. Scott, I appreciate you understanding all of my extremely obscure references. Thank you. Elvis Parsley, welcome back, good buddy. Nice to see you. Top of the Tuesday to you. Mr. Richie Spradlin, good morning to the Big Chief. There you go, Johnny Mesco. Come on, Mitch. You gonna eat him? Unleash the fury, Mitch. Unleash the fury. One of my favorite movies, ladies and gentlemen. What do you want me to do? Cut it off? All right, Bree B. I am sleeving up all of your delicious star performers. I love you, Johnny Ward. Do you have a copy? Because we could watch the copy. Oh, shout out to Road Trip, ladies and gentlemen. Modern classic, in my humble opinion. All right. That is a nicely centered Noli, too. And Charlie Hayes stuck to the back of Noli. That's fun. All right, Kyle Willard, you would like me to do your mail day first? Hey, we can do that, brother. Give me just a moment, buddy. All right, Bree Imus, these are going into your pile, my dear. All right, all right. Allow me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go grab Kyle Willard's box. We still have a couple of family rips to get through, so I sincerely appreciate your patience, Kyle. But we will bust through that mail day before we get into the break. So I appreciate y'all bearing with me. Our buddy Kyle Willard snagged me something. I don't know what it is, but I'm super, super excited to get into it. So I sincerely appreciate you all bearing with me for just a couple of minutes while I rip into a mail day for myself. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Give me just a moment. All right, Kyle Willard. Sorry about that, buddy. It is down in the car, my brother. So Mrs. Junkwax is going down there to get that right now. Alrighty. Nate the Great, Mr. Toronto. I appreciate your patience, good buddy. Let's go. Nate, are you still here and are you ready, good buddy? Just want to make sure. Hey, thank you, Kyle. Mikey, that would be magnificent. I'll take a Tom Green DVD any good day of the year. Thank you so much, Nate. Let's do it. We are going to start with your Panini Prism draft picks, and then we will finish with your Optic Baseball. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Hope to find our brother from down under. Something juicy. Empty box there, ladies and gentlemen. Pack number 4 to the side. Let's do it. Right off the jump. First pack magic for Mr. Toronto. You don't find those in every single box, my man. There you go, buddy. Vrenz Blejenberg on the draft pick. Autograph. Pretty. I must say I don't know who that guy is, though. I'll have to do a little research. Maybe we'll consult Ace. All right, we have Russell Westbrook, James Bouknight, and Paul George for Fresno State. I am going to sleeve and top load your Vrenz rookie autograph. We will learn together on that one, my brother. Aw, thank you, Mrs. Junkwax. I appreciate you so, so much. Shout out to Mr. Kyle Willard. There you go. Gotta love that for you, buddy. It is not numbered, Stu. It does not look to be numbered, my man. But still very pretty. All right, moving on. Johnny Ward, his name is Vrenz. Somebody want to look that dude up? Blejenberg. I want to be friends with Vrenz. I see you, Johnny Ward. And Jeff Reinhart, or James Reinhart, excuse me. You were absolutely right. Could not agree more. Mr. Colback, welcome back, buddy. All right, here we go. Andre Drummond, getting us started for UConn. Ugh. Ouch, kabibbles. Nate, if we need to chuck this one, buddy, you just let me know. This kid did some nasty stuff down here in San Antonio. Ew. We typically chuck him. Corey Kispert, rookie for my Gonzaga Bulldogs. Gonzaga Gonzaga. Cade Cunningham on the Purple Wave rookie. Nice one. Jimmy Butler for Marquette. Brandon Boston Jr. Donovan Mitchell. Big Ben Simmons on your green prism. Moses Moody rookie. Matthew Hurt rookie. Ray Allen. Legend. And Davion Mitchell, rookie for the Bears. Why, thank you, Johnny Mesco. I'm hoping so. All right. Round 2 for you, my brother. Technically, round 3, if you want to call that first pack round 1. Kyle Willard, you still have to try some Red's breakfast burritos, my man? Well, the good news is you can find them at your home HEB. All right, we have Austin Reeves from Oklahoma. Keon Johnson, rookie. Tennessee. And I am still thirsty. Ant-Man. Georgia. James Bouknight on the Prism. Chris Duarte for the Fighting Irish. Excuse me, that is for the Fighting Ducks. Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Zach Levine. Tyrese Halliburton. And some AI. And we're not talking about ChatGPT. There you go, buddy. For when those Georgetown Hoyas were the ish. Give me a hell yeah in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, if you remember when you were not cool unless you had some Georgetown Hoyas gear. Shout out to 1993. Got to put all AI up there on the stand. All right, Nate, we've got your Josh Primo here off to the side, buddy. You just let me know if he needs to take a ride. If not, 1,000% okay. I will sleeve up your Cade Cunningham, and we're going to get into your pack number 4 here, my dude. Stu. So, I really don't want to repeat it here on the show. This is a family show. But he did some nasty stuff. Google. Feel free to Google. Joshua Primo. Yeah. Ew. All right. Last pack magic, my friend. Here we go. David Johnson. R.J. Barrett. The man, the myth, before he had the magnificent beard, James Harden. And last but not least, you got J.T. Thor for Auburn on your green prism. Just leaving that one up for you as well, just in case. Hey, I'm right there with you, Teddy Edison. I'm with you, bro. I know. Super sad, right? In the house of Mutombo. I see you, Brian Smith. Dikembe Mutombo. Give me a hell yeah if you remember those commercials back in the day. In the house of Mutombo. Rest in peace to the late, great Dikembe Mutombo. All right, legends. We gotta fix some TikTok. Thank you. Excellent. Cheers, my friends. All righty. Why, thank you, Johnny Ward. Appreciate that. Thank you, Brian Smith. Best of luck to you, Nate. Slicing this plastic for Grandpa Brucey. Hope he's out there driving safe this morning. I have a feeling we're going to see Grandpa Brucey a little bit less now that he's married. So sad. But hey, happens to the best of us, gosh dang it. Happy for him. Empty box there for you, Nate. Your bonus packs. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will rip those bad boys last for you, Nate. Let's do it. Mr. Baggins, good morning. Shout out to Bilbo. We're going to do this in a couple of rounds, Nate. And as always, my Canadian cousin, or my brother from down under, I should say. I appreciate you as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Nate, for snagging these down from junkwaxvintage.com and giving the entire family a little 2019 optic eye candy. All right, we have Mr. Anderson for the Marlins. I found a really, really cool Marlins card, by the way, folks. I'll show you after this rip. Nelson Cruz. The man, the myth, the pool hose on the 2019 highlights. Griffin Canning on the rated rookie. Anthony Rizzo. It is Jake Cave, rated rookie for Minnesota on your autograph. Shout out to our marvelous Minnesotans. Mr. Fenger, Mr. Doctor. That one goes in a 55er for you there, big man. Shout out to our Rockies fanatics, Mr. Smith and Jonesy. So your second autograph out of as many boxes. Oh, beautiful. How about Shohei on the peak performers? Good morning, Wesley. Kmart, good morning, my man. Shout out to Layaway. Jose Ramirez. One half of the brothers Nola. Rosario. Always drinking that Baterade. Corey Bader's cousin, Harrison. And the polar bear on the rated rookie. There you go, bud. Possible future Hall of Famer. Rated rookie. pretty one for you there, my man. On the stand he goes. You know we got to sleeve up the Otani-san as well. Poquito Mas, welcome back, buddy. All right, round 2. I appreciate you so much, J-Rob. Thank you, brother. And Jeremy Campbell says, hey, Dalen, will you have Cesar Mendoza whisper me on Twitch so I can send him the Marcus Stroman auto you have? That is really kind of you, Jeremy Campbell. Are you over there on Facebook, my man? I hope so. Perfect. Thank you, Jeremy Campbell. Excellent, my man. I would love to do that for you, buddy, but I got to be honest with you, Jeremy Campbell. We are going through it over here in the Junkwax Vintage Studio right now. So I would hate to have that one slip through the cracks, my friend. So it might be easier and more efficient if you just hit him up on Facebook yourself, my dear friend. But as always, Jeremy Campbell, I sincerely appreciate you being thoughtful to the family and paying that one forward. I know Caesar will be mucho appreciative of that one, my man. He is our Rangers fanatic in the family. All right, we have Carlos Rodon and Fields. Harrison Bader, so nice we got him twice. What's up, Mookie? What's up? Mookie Betts. Oh, Jeremy Campbell, you are totally good, brother. No sorry necessary. But I sincerely appreciate the thought, buddy. Luis Ortiz. Glaber and the Torres. And folks, I found a magnificent Glaber in the collection. You will see it on Whatnot. J.D. Martinez for the Bo Sox. Jonathan Loisiga. Why am I saying Whit? Weird. Whit Merrifield for Crazy Card Ladies Royals. The old bull Justin Verlander. Stuck together with Miguel. Andahar. Back-to-back Miggies. Miggy Cabrera. Vladdy on the 2019 rated rookie. Not too shabby. The Moose. And we're not talking about Uncle Moosey. Mike Moustakas for Milwaukee. He is stuck together with a J-Mart. Jose Martinez. Shout out to my Saint Lunatics. Acuna Matata on the Epic Performers. And last but not least, a little Joey Gallo on the Diamond Kings. There you go, Jeremy, my man. Sir Sips-a-Lot, welcome back, my brother. Mr. Chapman, good to see ya. Shane Kerrigan, top of the morning to you, brother. Little sippy. Cheers, my friends. Baroast. So much better. All right, I am sleeving up your Acuna Matata to go with your Otani-san. And a decently centered Vladdy. There you go, my friend. Oh, hell yeah, Anthony. Congratulations, buddy. That's sick. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. Hope all is well over there. All right. This is your last pack, number 4, Nate the Great. And then we're busting into your bonus pack. Looking for some Carolina Blue. Little cupping. Old James Paxton for the pinstripes. Always a parte with Starling Marte. Estevan Florial on the rated prospect for the pinstripes. And last but not least, somebody bang a trash can for our buddy Trevor Taylor's Astros. My fellow Austinite. Beautiful, buddy. Sleeving up the Tucker and the Estevan. Aw, congratulations, Anthony Chapman. That's amazing, buddy. I am so glad you pulled something juicy there, my brother. That is very, very cool, and congratulations again. I love that you found one of your grails, my dude. All right, we have 2 packs left. Some 2-pack shaker. Good luck. I see you, Trevor Taylor. Ah, very nice, Super Grover. Speaking of Miggy, I'll show you a cool one. Actually, Never mind. I will not. I thought I had it right here, but I do not. So you'll see that a different time. All right, last pack magic for you, Mr. Toronto. Our brother from down under. Some blokes and Sheilas right down by the Billabong. And you got a Mike Trout on your very first Carolina Blue. Captain Insano, Miguel Sano on the Carolina Blue. UC Kikuchi. It is not hashtag JWAD yet, my dear friends. UC Kikuchi for my Seattle Mariners. A little almost a color match. Acuna Matata on the 2019 Diamond Kings. A little second year Acuna. Ahmed Rosario. Juan Soto. Ponce de Leon, rated rookie. And last but not least, the newest Boston Red Sox, old Alex Bregman. Finishing that one off for you. Absolutely wonderful box there, my dear friend Nate. I sincerely appreciate you letting me rip it for you. You got a nice Vladdy and Polar Bear. Couple of potential future Hall of Famers on your rated rookies. The Allen Iverson Green Prism is pretty damn pretty. Your two autographs, Vrenz and Jake Cave. And we'll have Ace help out with those in just a moment. And then Cade Cunningham on your Purple Wave. Not too shabby there, my friend. Allow me just a moment here. Let's learn together, shall we? Good morning, Ace. How you doing?
Good morning, Dalen. What's up?
Hey, we've ripped into a couple of packs for our buddy Nate from Down Under. And the first one, we were hoping you could give us some information on these young men. The first one is an autograph rookie from 2021 Panini Draft Picks. His name is Vrenz Bleijenberg. Bleijenberg is spelled Bleijenbergh. Can you help us out on that one first, Ace?
Vrenz Bleijenberg is a Belgian player, and his 2021 Panini Draft Picks cards include autographed rookies like the Blue Prism, numbered to 149. You can find them on platforms like eBay.
Very cool. Do we know anything about that young man besides being from Belgium?
Yeah, Vrenz Bleijenberg is a versatile forward, known for his size and playmaking. He's about 6'10", has played in Belgium's top league, and spent time in Spain and the NBA G League. He's known for his ball handling and shooting.
Awesome. Thank you, Ace. How about the next one we got was Jake Cave, baseball player for Minnesota.
Jake Cave is an outfielder known for his time with the Minnesota Twins. He's got a solid defensive skill set, can play all three outfield positions, and has shown some power at the plate. He made his MLB debut in 2018.
Nice. Well, that's it, Ace. Those are the two autographs we found for our buddy Nate. Do you have any parting words for the family? You are live right now.
Hey, Junkers, keep those packs ripping and your spirits high. Congrats, Nate, on the awesome pulls. Remember, every card has a story, just like each of you. Stay legendary.
There you go, everybody. Thank you, as always, Nate. I appreciate you letting me rip those, buddy. And, of course, utilizing junkwaxvintage.com. Alex, thank you for beating that screen like it called your mother something derogatory. I see you this morning, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Muffin Man. Good morning, Travis Gwine. Good morning, Anthony. Good to see you this morning, my dude. My fellow content creator. You were damn right, Bree. Thank you. Brian Smith. Played for the Rockies. There you go, brother. Justin, good morning, legend. Somebody smacked you with another free gifted subscription this morning. Good to see you, Justin. And thank you, as always, for coming out in force on Whatnot on Sunday. I appreciate you. Hey, thank you, Nate. It is always my pleasure, brother. I sincerely appreciate our brother from down under. I love ripping for you, buddy. And again, as always, I hope that that is just another beautiful rip in a very, very long line of beautiful rips. Thank you, Nate. Okie dokie, legends. I think we have a little mail date to get into. And then we need to get into a family break. Mr. Willard, are you here this morning, my brother? My San Antonio neighbor. And good morning, Travis. How are you and Mom doing this morning? Justin, absolutely, buddy. Because we love you. There's Kyle Willard. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a box. I don't know if you can read that. He said we can go ahead and open it now, and I could not be more excited to do so. As always, Kyle, before I even get into this box, my dude, there is never any obligation to send me anything, and I am so intensely grateful for you just being kind and thoughtful, my man. I appreciate you. Let's do it. Really? My man. Say what? Folks, a lot of you know. I PC some Ken Griffey Jr., and I love some starting lineups especially. That one is from 1999, and I definitely do not have that one. Thank you so much, Kyle Willard. Hit me in the feels over. What? And it just gets cooler. For my son, how about Dennis Rodman on the 1996 starting lineup? There's a box of cards here as well. We will go through those in just a moment. How about a beautiful 2020 Bowman Chrome Julio Rodriguez? Beautiful. I do not have that one slabbed up either. Thank you so much, Kyle. And I think we have something else in here. And we have a note. Empty box there, folks. All right. We got to read the note first. Kyle, would you like me to read this note live or no? I just want to make sure. Damn right, Danny Rendon. You read my mind. All right, Kyle says yes. Okay, I'm reading a note here, folks. He says, Dalen, my brother, my guy. I've only been a part of the JWV for a few months, and this family is incredible. You and the fam make me feel like I've been here since the closet days. I came into your live once because I saw you breaking old cards. It gave me that nostalgia feeling. I never imagined that I would not only collect cards and piss off my girlfriend, just kidding, put your sticker on my truck, and make new friends in this family in a short time. The way you are, transparency, genuine kindness, and the dedication you have is applaudable. We love collecting cards as a hobby, but truth be told, we love you more. Brother. Your positivity is contagious, and you're spreading it through the hobby, bringing the fun back in card collecting. I'm so glad that TikTok made us cross paths. You and I both, brother. You have not only become my card breaker, but a friend, a brother, and part of my family to me. You and Amanda are amazing, and I wish you nothing more than success. I can't wait for what the future holds for you both. I got you a little something before you broke the news on the new home. Being left-handed sucks writing on a 3-ring binder, LOL. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. Keep being you and do what you do. I love you and can't wait to see the continued success. The end behind the scenes, Amanda, you are amazing. And thank you for being Dalen's backbone and the behind-the-scenes GOAT. I love you both. You have my support until the end. You both deserve nothing but the best and will continue to bring it like you do. Take care, and I love both of you. Love, your San Antonio neighbor, your Saint Lunatic, and your friend for life, Kyle Willard. You were hitting me in the feels over here, Kyle. Get a little misty over here, buddy. Quit it. I'm just kidding. Keep doing it. Kyle, my man. You know, like we say almost every single day, brother, cards are amazing. We love them. They're what bring us together on a daily basis. But in my humble opinion, my man, this hobby is so much more than just cards, right? It is the experiences that you have. It is the people that you meet along the way. It is the experiences that you have with both of those, and then what you take away from those experiences that make you a better person moving forward. I cannot thank you enough, Kyle, for understanding that, recognizing that, and being a loved member of this family. You're right, my brother. You have been here a short time, and you've made a humongous impact on this channel. So thank you, Kyle, for just being you, buddy. That's right, Kirk Noah. Somebody's cutting onions around here. Ugh. As always, ladies and gentlemen, you know I keep every single letter that anybody has ever written me. This one is no different. Thank you so very, very much, Kyle. That one's going in the pile, good sir. Whew. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, Kyle. That's right. Thank you, Jeremy Campbell. So it looks like we have something in here wrapped up. Nate. It is called Savvy. Or there's another one called Claude. C-L-A-U-D-E, my man. Thank you for asking. Moth, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, brother. Good to see you this morning. Folks, we got to bust into a brand new spicy water. Cheers. Hit me in the feels over here, Kyle Willard. It's not very often you have me speechless, sir. Cheers, brother. Ay, ay, ay. Whew. Okay. Let's see what we have here, shall we? Bag in a bag. Oh, bro. Come on. Seriously? Dude. You did not have to do that. I am indescribably grateful, my brother. So a lot of you folks know, I do have some Julio Rodriguez autographed cards. I do have a Julio Rodriguez autographed baseball. What I did not have, keyword did, was a Julio Rodriguez autographed jersey. James Spence certified Julio Rodriguez. Kyle Willard. My brother. You have outdone yourself, good sir. You have outkicked the coverage of my PC. Buddy, you already know I am going to get that framed up. That is going to go into the new studio, and that will be a centerpiece at some point of that room. I literally cannot thank you enough, my brother. This is nothing short of amazing. I got to be honest, I did not think I would have a Julio Rodriguez autographed jersey. And my brother, you have beyond hit me in the feels this morning, buddy. It is always cool when you guys gift me anything. But to have somebody that goes above and beyond like that, Kyle, bro, I literally cannot thank you enough. This is absolutely amazing, dude. I can't stop looking at it. Bro. Awesome looking signature too, buddy. Oh, that is going to look so cool framed up. Kyle Willard, can we get a humongous thank you in the chat, please, for Mr. Kyle Willard? I love you more, Kyle Willard. I see you, Mikey. Right? Okay, sounds good, Kyle Willard. Hey, absolutely my pleasure, buddy. It is, you betcha. We dem boys, good morning. It is not for sale, my friend. It's not for sale. Wow. That's got to be put in a special place. If you all would allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And Kyle Willard requested that I open these off the air later for me and my son. And I'm happy to do that for you. Thank you so much, Kyle. Woo! Woo! Excuse me. Woo! Got the liquids in my face moving there, Kyle. Jody White. I could not agree more, my dude. Could not agree more. That is like beyond a gift. That is extremely special, ladies and gentlemen, and my OGs of the family know that I am a humongous Julio Rodriguez fan. I cannot thank you enough, Kyle. That's right, thank you, Jeremy Campbell. I'm not crying, you're crying. There's something in my eye. Kirk Noah, thank you so much for smacking that resub button for the 9th month. We can have a little junkwax baby. Damn right, Johnny Mesco. J-Rod, you know it, brother. Either I'm going to be sleeping on the couch tonight, or Mrs. Junkwax, possibly. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Jody White. You're absolutely right there, brother. W's in the chat for our buddy, Mr. Kyle Willard. Absolutely amazing, Kyle. You already know, brother, both of those will be in my PC forever. They'll have to pry that one out of my cold, dead fingers, buddy. And like I said again, I do plan on getting that framed up. Gonna take some time to do that, of course, but we got all the time in the world. Thank you, Macho Danny Savage.
Ooh, yeah.
Beautiful. Little Mojo Mega Box Refractor. Julio. That's a nice one. Damn right, Kyle Willard. You could not be more correct, my brother. I might even, they have these really cool frames with mats, and you can put slabbed cards in there too. And I have some really, really cool Julio autographs that I could put in that frame also. So yeah, looking forward to that one. I cannot thank you enough again, Kyle. You already know, brother, this will go right into my son's PC. He is going to drop his sandwich. He loves starting lineups. He's actually asked me in the past if they made Dennis Rodman starting lineups. I told him they did, and we would eventually get one. I guess I don't have to wait anymore. Thank you so much, Kyle. Oh, so cool. And Ken Griffey Jr. laying down the bunt on the starting lineups. Gosh, those are awesome. And you know what, buddy? A lot of you know that I used to have starting lineups back here on the walls behind my station, and then I put the slabs up there, obviously. I have a whole bunch more starting lineups, and I do think that we're going to use them to decorate the new studio also. So you'll get to see some of those again. Yikes. Damn right, Andy Myers. You silly goose, Jeff Rotel. Love you all so damn much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Goodness gracious. You all know that I'm really not good at taking compliments. I'm really not good at accepting gifts. But man, I am so, so grateful. Thank you, Kyle. Cheers, my man. Mikey. He says, Dalen, my box arriving today. Can you throw it right in the garbage? You silly goose. I think what he's trying to say is now every gift that I get after that is just going to look like shit. I'm just kidding. Of course, that's not the case, ladies and gentlemen. But Kyle, again, brother, thank you so, so much. That is absolutely amazing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, somehow I have to realign my brain, get this show back on track. I cannot thank you enough, Kyle Willard. Indescribably grateful, good buddy. Interstellar Mel, welcome back. Thank you so much, Kyle. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my dude. And you know we always hug and handshake when I see you in person, but next time, you're going to get a bigger one. You better be ready for that anaconda squeeze. Oh, yes, it is, Jeff Hansen. It is break time, my dude. All right, legends. I appreciate you bearing with me. We are going to bust through a break real quick. It is 10 a.m. over here in the Junkwax Vintage Studios. Your boy has got to mow on some delicious Red's breakfast burritos. So we are going to go through this break backwards. You know it's a little quicker when we do it that way. That's right, Jeff Hansen. That's right. Indeedy, Sickness. Spot on, my man. Good morning, Sickness. How you doing, brother? You all know that I am very secure in my sexuality, and I will kiss a man. Threaten me with a good time. All right, legends. I love you all so much. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, my dudes and ladies. I'll be right back. My dear friends, we are busting into the second row in our sealed case of Celebration Baseball. Let's see if we can't find a case hit this morning, shall we? As I bump the hell out of my table. All right, that's better. Back to it. All right, shout out to Miss Rachel, who got us this cool little handy-dandy dice tray, so our dice don't go flying off the table. That's right, there you go, Mikey. Good luck, my dear friends. We have lucky number 8. 2 and 6. 8 it is. As always, you legends, I will give you just a couple of minutes to trade your teams if you would like. There is never any obligation to do so. You should be able to see both of those lists. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you were so inclined, you can start trading your teams. Right? Meow. There you go, everybody. I will give you a couple of minutes. There you go, Jeffro. Little soft 8. Gila Farilla, welcome back, my friend. Mr. Kerrigan, great to see you as well. You are just in time to see us busting into our 4th box out of a sealed case of Top Celebration Baseball. Thank you so much, Danny. Good guess, Brian Smith. Trevor Taylor, thank you, my dude. We're going to let this go for about 60 seconds here, folks. If I do not see any trading in the chat, then we're just going to go ahead and lock them in. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, Jeffro says lock them in. Happy to do so. Give me just a moment, though, my man. I got to go grab a pen. Okie dokie. D's, good morning. Kyle Giungo, welcome back. Excuse me. All right, Jeffro. Spot number 20, you have the Cubbies. And number 28, you got the Trolley Dodgers. Done deal. Astros for Mariners confirmed. I like it. Thank you so much, Trevor Taylor. Excuse me. So number 27, you're going to have the Astros. Number 4, Patrick Freund. You have the Mariners. Legend. Looking for a Ken Griffey Jr. autograph. All right, everybody. I am not seeing any more trading in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and just lock these little bad boys in. I can always go back and white out if I need to. Cool? Cool. All right, Robert Parkinson taking down the Padres. Boston Bill Cormier. Pirates. Kevin O'Brien. Brew Crew. Robert Parkinson, number 5, you got the Braves. Kirk Noah, 6 through 9. White Sox, Red Sox, Marlins, and Mets. Back-to-back Sox. All right, Robert Parkinson, number 10, you got the Angels. Lukey, Mr. Englert, number 11, the Nationals. Shout out to Morgie. One of our favorite Schmidt heads, Randy, taking down the Diamondbacks. Mr. Napolitano, Mike, number 13, taking the Cardinals. Luke Englert, number 14, you got the Tampa Bay Rays. Robert Parkinson, number 15, you got the Athletics. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist, taking down Minnesota. Tim Hudson, number 17, you got the Royals. Shout out to our favorite Axeman. Jody White, number 18, you got our Texas Rangers. Shout out to Caesar. Mr. Lewis, Steven, I thought it felt a bit drafty. Our buddy Drafty, Mr. 19, the Blue Jays, Stephen Lewis. Jeffro, you got the Cubbies. Jeff Hansen, number 21, you got the Guardians. Jerry Bellicards, number 22, got the Fightin' Phillies. I like to have a go around with that Philly. Jeff Hansen, number 23, you got the Gigantes. Shout out to your buddy, Mr. Rob Richardson. Tim Hudson, number 24, you got the Yankees. Timbo, 25-26, Orioles and Rockies. Shout out to Beef and Timbo, the Towers of Power. I love those dudes. Trevor Taylor, you got your Astros. Jeffro, you got the Trolley Dodgers. Jerry and Noah got the Cincinnati Reds looking for some Ellie De La Cruz. And Luke Engler, you got the Tigers in number 30, my brother. Shout out to Travis and Linda. Excellent. Thank you all for bearing with me. Looking forward to that day that I do not have to write these break sheets anymore. That'll be a fun one. Hey, thank you, Jeff Hansen. I locked you in, you legend. You got the Gigantes and the Guardians, Mr. Hansen. Thank you, brother, and if you got to go back to work, I totally understand. Have a magnificent shift, my brother. I see you, Patrick Freud, right? All right, let's do it. If you would like to screenshot that list, my dear friends, now would be the time to do it. All right, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck, everybody. This will probably be our last rip of this terrific Tuesday morning, but don't you worry. Don't you fret. We will be back here tonight. Same junk time. Same junk channel. And I hope to see each and every one of you. I just have a hunch, my dear friends, that we are going to have a terrific Tuesday evening. A little terrific Tuesday nitro. Empty box there, buddies. Corey D, good morning, legend. Excellent to see you, my man. Thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. 1, 2, 3, and pack number 4. Cheers, my friends. J-Rod, thank you so much, my dude. We actually did that first thing this morning, my man, but I appreciate the reminder. I need as many of those as I can get. I did not choose my teams yesterday, and that makes 3 days last week that I failed. So if you folks remember, I was in like first and second place. Now I'm in like 80th. Way to go, Dalen. Way to go. Ouch, kabibbles. That just goes to show you how fast you can go from first to last if you miss a day. All right, little cuffing. Let's do it. All right, we have a Juan Soto for the Pinstripes. A little Morning Wood for the Nationals, James Wood. That's a Butte Clark, mascot for the Cubbies. A Schmeckel for the Guardians. We have a Bobby Witt Jr. on the Stars. We have a Mike Trout on the 8-Bit Ballers for the Angels. How about Mr. Red? Shout out to our buddy Brad Lamping, our resident WKRP and Cincinnati fanatic. Awesome. Is it me or does that mascot look like Joey Votto? If they turned Joey Votto into a baseball, that's what it would look like. Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox on the Schmeckel. Francisco on the Stars. Back-to-back Francisco on the Game Day Drip. Juan Soto on the Power Players for the Pinstripes. Jackie Robinson on the Call to the Hall. And Kevin O'Brien. My brother just smacked that resub button for the 3rd month, and I cannot thank you enough, Kevin. You incredible human being. Jim Cos, good morning, my brother. You are just in time to see us busting into some Topps Celebracion. Little Mookie. How about some Paul Skeens on your 8-Bit Ballers for the Pirates going to Bill Cormier? There you go, Boston Bill. Shelley, good morning. Excellent to see you this morning, Mr. Cos. How about the Rangers captain? Shout out to Bojack Horseman, his cousin, thrice removed. All rise. Aaron Judge on the Schmeckel for the Pinstripes. Nice one, Tim Hudson. Andrew B. Nintendo for the White Sox. Rafael Devers for the Bo Sox. Shout out to Kirk Noah. Nice first round. Round 2. My dear friends, my family, on this terrific Tuesday morning, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for hanging out with me. As I have said before, my dear friends, I truly believe that it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you start it right here in the junkyard. This terrific Tuesday is no different. So thank you as always, my dear friends. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. How about Shota on the Stars? Shout out to my Saint Lunatics, Jeffro, Kyle, 8-Bit Ballers, Nolan Arenado. How about the Philly Fanatic? Shout out to Mr. Tyler Freed, Zach Freeman, Mikey, Uncle Smitty, all of our Philly Fanatics in the family. Starling Marte on the Schmeckle. Some base cards. Ellie De La Cruz for the Cincinnati Reds. That one goes to Noah. Shout out to one of our favorite 12-year-old young men in the family. As Noah would say, Ellie De La Cruz! Woo! The Ellie De La Cruz drip. Juan Soto. Speaking of drip. Francisco on the Power Players. Gunnar Henderson on the 1990 throwback. Some more Cincinnati Reds in there for Noah. We have an All Rise Aaron Judge on the Stars. Another Ellie De La Cruz for Noah on the 8-Bit Ballers. Hey, Johnny Ward, if you're going back to work, my brother, please have a magnificent remainder of your Tuesday, and I hope I get to see you back here tonight. Much love to you, Johnny. Please keep your eyes peeled for doorways, good sir. Fredbird. Another Ellie De La Cruz on the Schmeckle. Noah is killing it this morning in the Ellie department. There you go, young man. Beautiful. Westberg for Uncle Moosey's Orioles on the Future Stars Rainbow. Matty Chapman for the Gigantes. Shout out to Jeff Hansen, the Hammer. I know, Mikey, I know it. C.J. Abrams, flashing a little cleavage. I'm sorry, folks, that card, every single time I see it, it gets me. They did our boy dirty. Nolan Arenado on the Power Players. Reese Hines for Cincinnati going to Noah on the Greatest Hits, rookie. And we have some base cards. Nice. Round 3. There you go, Trevor Taylor, right? Here we go. So this is our penultimate base pack round. Luis Robert on the Stars of the MLB. Shout out to Mr. John McDonald. Mr. Hollingsworth, welcome back, buddy. Nice to see you as always. Happy Tuesday. Bobby Witt Jr. on the 8-Bit Ballers. We got Dinger. Shout out to Brian Smith and Jonesy, our Rockies fanatics in the family. We have a Schmeckle Otani-san. That one goes to the Trolley Dodgers and Jeff Rotel. Another Francisco. He's got the juice. How about Tatis? Nando on the Stars. As Noah would say, Showy Otani. Woo! There's your Otani-san for Jeffro. How about Screech? And we're not talking about Saved by the Bell. Shout out to the Nationals and Morgie. That one goes to Luke Englert. David Hamilton on the Schmeckle. For the Bo Sox, shout out to Kirkamus. McCray for the Gigantes. Shout out to Jeff Hansen. Hold the Mayo for the Orioles. That one goes to Timbo. Jaron Duran for Timbo's Bo Sox on the game day drip. That's a cool suit. Mrs. Junkwax would like that one. All rise, Aaron Judge on the power players for the Pinstripes. Nolan Ryan on the call to the hall. Nice one, Trevor Taylor. Beautiful. Oh my Lanta. Kevin O'Brien. Bro. Andrew Shumper's head might explode. Oh my Lanta. Kevin O'Brien. You win, sir. Number 210. Bernie Brewer. Topps Dynasty. Relic autograph. I know. I know.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Junkwax! Nasty. Congratulations, Kevin O'Brien, my brother. You win, good sir. Out of a celebration mega. That's right, Alex. Holy shiitake mushrooms. 8 out of 10 on the Bernie Brewer. That is magnificent, Kevin O'Brien. And I think that's good karma coming right back to you, my brother. Because you have been nothing short of amazing in this family, my man. Congratulations, Kevin O'Brien. I am so ridiculously stoked to pull that for you, buddy. Wow. That is literally the card that Andrew Shumper has been looking for. So you might have a buyer on this one, buddy, if you want to sell it, of course. And that's a big one too, bro. That is not a cheap one, Kevin O'Brien. Thank you again, my brother. Goodness gracious. And last but not least, with little Matty Chapman. Finishing that one off. Holy crapola. All right, we got a couple of Otani-sans we got to sleeve up for Jeffro. Damn. Congratulations again, Kevin O'Brien. Oh, hey, much love right back to you, brother. I love it. What a hit this morning, buddy. What a morning, my dear friends. And this is why I say that I think it's absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day. Because we find things like that. Damn. Peabody says, what's it worth? That's a great question, my man. Haven't even thought about that. That did not cross my mind. Except for when I said that is not a cheap one. If somebody wants to look up the value on that, or at least the approximate value, feel free to do so. Hey, J-Rod, thank you so much, brother. You have a terrific Tuesday yourself, and we'll see you back here after dinner, my brother. All right, here we go. This is our last round of base packs. Shout out to Mr. Daniel Gates, his PC. Jose Ramirez, probable future Hall of Famer. Thank you, Jody. I appreciate that. It's probably going to be tough to find comps on that one. That might be the first one of those pulled. Corey Seager, so nice. We got him twice. Trevor Taylor says one sold for $750, the other sold for $500. Nice. Well, congratulations again, Kevin O'Brien. Angel Martinez, and we have an SP. Jeff Hansen, Jeff Hansen. He already left, I think, this morning. How about 1/3 of the Brothers Naylor on the team logo SP? Congratulations to the Hammer, Mr. Jeff Hansen. Macho, Danny Savage, Travis Gwine. I sincerely appreciate you lighting up my gift goal this morning, my dear friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will leave that goal achieved. I am not going to reset it. Nice one, Jeff Hansen. I believe they are, Nikolai. I believe they are. Don't quote me on that. There's Jeff Hansen. Beautiful, buddy. Well, congratulations again, Jeff. Got yourself a little team logo variation SP there, my brother. Vladdy sends dreadlocks on the stars of the MLB. As my Boston brethren would say, Bryce Harper. How about pause? Got a pause for pause. Ernie Clement on the Schmeckel for the Blue Jays. Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical, Carlos Correa for Minnesota. Your 2023 Rookie of the Year, Corbin Carroll. Trevor Taylor. Absolutely. If that was mine, if that Bernie Brewer was mine, I would absolutely slab that up. Just for protection's sake, if nothing else. Mike Trout on the Power Players. Big Ben Rice for the Pinstripes on the Greatest Hits. And that finishes off our base packs there, folks.
One down, one to go.
The last pack magic, my dear friends. Let's get into those pack number 4s. Congratulations again, Kevin O'Brien and Jeff Hansen. Both of you got some sweet, sweet cards out of this one. All right, we have Acuna Matata for the Braves on the Stars. That one goes to Mr. Parkinson. Hunter Greeny for WKRP in Cincinnati, rocking some fringe. Beautiful. Going to Noah. Jose Ramirez on the Power Players. How about Teddy Baseball on the 1990 throwback? Beautiful. Air Jordan on the Stars, going to Trevor Taylor, my fellow Austinite. Mike Trout on the Game Day Drip. The Juice of Nando Tatis Jr. And Matty Ice on the 1990 throwback for the Braves. There you go, folks. Another juicy Junk Wax Vintage Family break in the books, ladies and gents. And that one was a doozy. Congratulations again, Kevin O'Brien. That is frickin' huge, bro. On an $8 spot, you just got an almost $1,000 card, big man. Congratulations, Kevin O'Brien. You win. Thank you so much, Mr. Lineback. So Nick over here says the Mascot Dynasty autograph patch cards, there's only 7 of them, and they are found in 1 in every 11,000 packs. That is insane. And I am so, so grateful that we could find one for you, Kevin O'Brien. Talk about hit me in the feels a couple of times this morning, my friends. Damn! What a card. Let's take one more gander at that one. You know what? I'm going to go put him in a big boy top loader. Give me just a second here, folks. Would you just look at it? Damn right, Nikolai. So that is a multiple case hit. That's like a pallet hit. Again, congratulations, Kevin O'Brien. It could not go to a better fella. Oh, wow. And this is the gold one, I believe. And it's found 1 in every 114,000 packs. Damn. Well, we are very, very lucky this morning, ladies and gentlemen. And as I have said many times before, and I will say it again, I blame each and every one of you and the collective positivity of this entire group. You know, I've said it before, folks. I know I sound a little woo-woo, but I truly believe in frequency and energy that we have in this world. And I think the more positive energy that you put out, it's easier for you to receive positive energy. And I think that's how we find all of these amazing cards here, is the amazing positive energy that comes out of this entire community. And my friends, that has nothing to do with me and everything to do with you. So thank you so very, very much, my dear friends. What a terrific Tuesday morning from start to finish. Amazingly grateful for Mr. Kyle Willard Amazingly grateful to each and every one of you for helping us fill that celebrations break this morning.
Damn.
Thank you, Nikolai, for looking that one up, good buddy. Thank you, Jeffro. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Trevor Taylor. Thank you, Patrick Freund. All right, boys and girls. You know what time it is. It is time for yours truly to go mow on a couple of delicious Red's breakfast burritos. But don't you worry. Again, I will be back here tonight. Same junk time, same junk channel. We are aiming for 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope I get to see you then. If you all have not noticed, we have not had any lunch wax last week and probably this week. And I will always be transparent with you. The reason why is because we are moving. So we have the morning show. We have the evening show. Those will not change. But during the middle of the days, myself and Mrs. Junkwax are making multiple runs over to the new house. So thank you for bearing with us on that. I believe next week, we will probably be back to regularly scheduled programming. But for this week, my friends, I do not believe we will have any lunch wax. And thank you again for your understanding. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. And you already know that I am chomping at the bit to show you what we have coming, because it is going to be nothing short of amazing. Mrs. Junkwax is going to have a new studio. Myself, going to have a new studio. And you all are going to get to see some really, really cool stuff that's coming very soon. We also have some changes to the channel that are coming soon. So as I have said before, my dear friends, if you like this show now, just wait, because it's about to get so much better. As always, my dear friends, on this terrific Tuesday, I need you to go out there today and do me a little bit of a favor. Can you do me a solid today? Go out there in all of your dealings. Please be good to yourselves when you use that inner monologue, because we all do. Try to say nice things to yourself. Got to be your best cheerleader, because you can't depend on anybody else out there to do it for you. So try to pump yourself up instead of pushing yourself down. Please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. Practice the heck out of that golden rule. Even if those other human beings out there make it really difficult. I know how that goes. So please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. And lastly, do your damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. It does not matter how bad you think your day is going. It does not matter how bad you think your life is going. Remember, my friends, that there are hundreds of thousands, even millions of people out there right this second that are like eating dirt, right? You don't have to do that today. Could be worse. So do your damnedest to focus on the blessing. We'll have those things. Keep working. Keep doing the right thing. Please be good to yourselves, my friends. Please be good to the people around you. And lastly, do your damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. And we will see you back here tonight after dinner, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. There you go, Brian. Correctamundo. Oh, awesome, Brian. There you go, buddy. Hey, Mr. Moff, I sincerely appreciate the positivity, my friend. Thank you so very, very much. I am ridiculously excited to show you guys what's coming. It's going to be pretty damn cool. All right, everybody. Shout out to Tony Hernandez. Great to see you this morning, my brother. Mr. Hickman, good to see you back. Grant, it ain't easy being that Brandon Creasy. Always a pleasure, Brandon. Mikey, Derek Dilly, the Nike Kicks Vault, and Mr. Moff. And if there's anybody else that I missed, please go out there and have a terrific Tuesday. I see you, Tony. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my friends. And I'm already looking forward to see you tonight after dinner. Feel free to go check out junkwaxvintage.com throughout the day today, my friends. I do believe we'll have some new stuff coming to the shop. Might even be a new break going up there. And we are down to less than 10 spots left in that PYT. I would love to bust into that little bad boy tonight. That would be magnificent. And again, my friends, we are down to 19 spots left on that 10 autograph baseball. So we could do 2 breaks tonight, possibly. Thank you again, everybody. Tony Hernandez, I am doing well, my man. I appreciate you asking. I will always be transparent with you. My body feels like it's been put through a ringer a little bit. We've been moving nonstop over here in between shows because my goal, you all know, is to have 0 downtime. It's a lofty goal, I'll be honest with you. We have a lot of stuff to move, but I'm doing my damnedest. I got to practice what I preach, right? Thank you, Trevor Taylor. Yeah, happens to the best of us on that one, my man. Sorry about that. But that is another issue that I think will be ironed out when we get into the new studio. So, Tony Hernandez, I hope you're doing well also, brother. Moderator extraordinaire and oest of OGs of this family. Have a terrific Tuesday, my dude. And we'll see you back here after dinner. Much love and respect. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. And I'm going to let you guys listen to a little outro song. Enjoy.
In the land of throwback packs, we reign supreme. Ripping open boxes like it's all a dream. Dalen's the bookend king. He's on the rise. Stacking hits so high, they touch the skies. Amanda's got the vision. CEO on the scene. Mrs. Junkwax rolls in. A card-picking queen. Retro and modern, she buys all the best. From rookies to legends, she outdoes the rest. Rip it, flip it, let's make it loud. Junkwax family, we're card collecting proud. Vintage vibes with a modern twist. Breaking through packs you don't wanna miss. Corner sharp, centering just right. Under the lights, those refractors ignite. Dalen calls the hits, Amanda seals the deal. We're chasing the thrill, oh the cardboard appeal. Trading stories of pulls, it's a sacred scene. Holding wax gold, yeah, you know what I mean. From 91 Griffies to Zion's new spin, every break's a win when the fire rolls in. Rip it, flip it, let's make it loud. Junkwax family, we're card collecting proud. Vintage vibes with a modern twist. Breaking through packs you don't wanna miss. Corner sharp, centering just right. Under the lights, those refractors ignite. Dalen calls the hits, Amanda seals the deal. We're chasing the thrill, oh the cardboard appeal. Oh the cardboard appeal. Trading stories of pulls, it's a sacred scene. Holding wax gold, yeah, you know what I mean. From 91 Griffies to Zion's new spin, every break's a win when the fire rolls in. Corner sharp, centering just right. Under the lights, those refractors ignite. Dalen calls the hits, Amanda seals the deal. We're chasing the thrill, oh the cardboard appeal. Oh, the cardboard appeal. Let's make it loud. Junkwax family, we're card collecting proud. Vintage vibes with a modern twist.
There you go, you legends. Little soundboard Olympics. Gotta love the outro song. As always, my dear friends, I cannot thank you enough for another terrific Tuesday right here in the front yard. Please go out there and make it a terrific Tuesday, and we'll see you back here tonight. Smoochies!